Are we, as a people, an experiment gone wrong? What do you mean, Jamaica Vibes? Well, it's simple as this. Are the way that our people act and the things that we say and do to each other is the reason and the cause and the effect of the things we say and do? Well, in today's video, I want y'all to listen. Listen to a conversation I was having with my brother Black Ruger. And he said some interesting things that caught my attention. He basically said that we as a people, it seems like we're suffering from the Frankenstein brain syndrome or the Frankenstein brain experiment. You get what I'm saying, my people? So it seems like we were programmed or some form of experiment that was done on us for us to be acting the way we are acting in 2025 and the years previously by the things we do to each other and say to each other. It's just very interesting. So I really want y'all to take a listen to what my brother Black Ruger has to say. Because basically, what he's saying is that we have the Frankenstein brain mentality. Now let's get into the video and tell me what you think by leaving a comment in the comment section.
The importance of your participation in everything with your nation and your people and your family and the future of the children and with the elders. You get what I'm saying? We're not constructing. This is all right. It's like this, right? Children in high school. You hear me? Supposed to be the security for children in middle school and in public school. Y'all security. Y'all supposed to make sure they behave. Y'all supposed to make sure they not hurting each other. Y'all supposed to make sure that they trying to stay in line to become security themselves when they become a high school. So they have a good way of, you feel what I'm saying? The elders supposed to do everything to assist the youth and the high schoolers, everything from the youth to high school. You feel what I'm saying? Give them wisdom, give them guidance, give them opportunity, help them with the path that they're trying to go on. Everything else from after high school until you're 50, that's supposed to be our workforce. That's supposed to be our intelligence center. That's supposed to be our progressive center. You feel what I'm saying? We got to start understanding how to manage and reconstruct how we're going to be surviving and how we're going to be operating. Because it's how we operate as a people. We're not operating like a team. And we have the best team to play in any field. But we're not operating as a team because of what's the name of that whatchamacallit?
What it?
The Willie Lynch. Because of some Willie Lynch type shit. Easily under that Willie Lynch. You know, youth against the old, man against woman, light against black. You feel me? Light against dark, long hair against snappy hair. You feel what I'm saying? We basically right now, a person can look at a person and find 10 things that they feel wrong with them, but they can't find 10 things that they feel right with them. You're supposed to look at a person and find 10 things that's positive about the person. But we don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? We can point out the wrong things first. The things we like about them, sometimes we probably don't even like the person because we like those things about them.
And true that your ass still in a. They say when you look on a person, you look for the bad first. A real talk, yeah, man. I would do it, and sometimes don't even realize where I do it, you know.
I'm trying to tell you, it's a Frankenstein mentality. You gotta remember, man, Frankenstein was built from taking the brain and putting it in. They put the brain in Frankenstein, but Frankenstein out. So that's the same thing they did to us. They took our brain out that we've been had, our natural brain that made us strong and made us great, gave us this Frankenstein brain. But we don't realize that we have a Frankenstein brain. And if you don't realize that you have a Frankenstein brain, then you're not going to start working on it.
Mm.
You're just going to be operating under a Frankenstein brain.
So
if you don't realize what's been done to you, you're not really understanding what you need to do to fix it. You think it's normal. It's not.
So hear this now, right? So as long as certain message been out there for a long time, you know, man, say, you know, our good people, good leaders forward with good messages, why you think it not resonate with the people them doing?
It does resonate, but by the time one person wake up, 10,000 of us have been killed. You feel what I'm saying? It resonates. But like I'm telling you, by the time one person wake up and realize he on the battlefield, when he look around, he sees so much destruction around him. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what we need, we have to get more people waking up more rapidly. You know what I mean? So we have to look at all the information that's there, and it's a lot of factors. It's a lot of factors that play into that because, all right, look at this, right?
Mm-hmm.
When massive immigration started
Mm-hmm.
in the 60s and the 70s, they generally came into a woke black culture.
Mm-hmm.
It was just off of civil rights. It was just off of, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But they wasn't woke. You know what I'm saying? So now you just immigrated 1 million people into a woke culture, but they not woke. Because they didn't come into the culture and we didn't say, all right, this is how we moving. Yeah, we got to orientate y'all on what's going on. Blah, blah, blah. They just came in and just started doing whatever it is that they was doing. They didn't care who was woke, who wasn't woke, whatever the case may be. So you got that dynamic happening too. These people are constantly coming in with their own mentality, their own ideas, their own shit, their own different ways. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit is detrimental to what we need to be doing. Then a lot of people over here, even though they was woke, they was already Frankenstein brain to be thinking that they different from these people that's coming in, and these people that's coming in is not like them. And it's a Frankenstein type shit. You got two Frankensteins trying to be brothers.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but now a lot of that has come to pass. A lot of that is apparent. We're supposed to be able to look at that and say, all right, look at the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before the 80s, you would have a crew of guys that's on some bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be 10 of them and 2 guns. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The 80s came with mass gun growth. Now in the 80s, now it was 10 guys, 10 guns.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got 5 guys and 8 guns.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? We're in 2025. You see 5 dudes right now, you're probably looking at 8 guns. 2 or 3 of them got 2 guns, and the rest of them all got guns. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm.
So this is why all of this gun violence now, because guns have become so accessible. Guns wasn't accessible back then, so you really had to fight because you had to cut somebody. Remember back in the years in Jamaica, how much people use machete nowadays in Jamaica? Even though they use machete like them used to. Back in the days, you had to have your machete.
True that.
Now motherfucker ain't got no machete. Now niggas got their machine. You're gonna need no machete because now guns is more accessible now. You know what I'm saying? And we are irresponsible with guns. I mean, we are very, very irresponsible people with guns, especially when it comes to shooting each other. You know what I mean? So we gotta understand how the different times and how these things has affected us in a negative way, so that we can start turning that shit around. Start realizing, oh, so this is what happens. So now nobody don't want to fight. You know what I mean? I think a fight should be the first one to get hit 5 times. Is you lost. You shouldn't be hitting a motherfucker more than 5 times. This will make people more acceptable to fighting. They know that you're not gonna get stomped out. They know that you're not gonna get beat to a pulp. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motherfucker can only hit you 5 times. Hit you hard 5, if you 5 hard ones, that's your ass. You feel what I'm saying? But you know,
I say the first one we get the first one to put in 5 punch then, cause I suppose the other man get in 3 punch.
Yeah, you got 3 to 5, you lost.
Mm.
You feel what I'm saying? We gotta have it where we can settle it, but at the same time we both live in, because you gotta understand, man, 2 people could be enemies at the age of 20 and then be the best allies at the age of 40. But now it's not going to happen, because at the age of 20, one of them going to kill the other.
Mm-hmm.
So them being allies at the age of 40, being strength to each other at the age of 40 ain't going to never exist, because we didn't come to, you know what I mean? We didn't hash out our disagreements or our problem the way that we needed to. We went to the end all be all and killed one another. Now one of us is in jail. Now the kid don't have a parent. Woman don't have a husband. We destroyed everything just by that 3 seconds of being upset with each other. I mean, we let a few seconds of being upset destroy everything. You know what I mean? Traps like that, we gotta be able to avoid. We gotta avoid it more. If we are falling into that trap at an 80% rate now, we have to say by the time 5 years from now, we gotta be falling into that trap no more than 5%, no more than 3%. We have to lower those percentages of falling into those traps where we feel like every time you get upset, you gotta kill somebody. Because you don't want to fight or whatever the case. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So we just gotta start figuring out ways on how to behave, how to get through our differences, how to get through our problems with each other, boom, 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 boom. And after time, it'll become like second nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true.
It's like one thing I respect about Africa is, even though they have a lot of corruption and a lot of shit going on, inherently they are very peaceful to each other. You know what I mean? They are way more peaceful to each other than we are to each other. You know what I mean? That's because in America we in a constant state of aggravation. You know what I mean? In America we in a constant state of damn, I had a good word for that shit the other day. You know, just trying to tolerate dealing with a lot of the shit that we have to deal with as people. So we just need to see these things operate better. I don't like how our women is being treated. I don't like the perspectives that our women have. I don't like the way a lot of men is being treated. I don't like the perspectives a lot of men have. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be operating on a higher frequency than what we dealing with right now. else is aggravating our evolution, and we don't see that. You know what I mean? We think that just because we in this society or whatever the case may be, we got to be doing the things like this. Like I'm telling you, sir. You know what I mean? We in this Frankenstein trying to follow what other people are doing, thinking that we could do, because we can adapt to anything. But a lot of things that we adapting to, we should not be adapting to. I mean, because it's not progressive. It's, you know what I mean, it's counterproductive.